What's going on YouTube? It's your boy JayJay the Barber, and in this video I'm sharing with you guys my barber story, how I came up as a barber, why I decided to become a barber, and I got some pictures for you guys, so I'm gonna be showing you my good haircuts as well as my bad haircuts. So let's get started with the story. Once upon a time there was a boy named Jay Bruce, young Jay Bruce, right? So when I was younger, I never really went to a barbershop because my mom, she would cut my hair herself, you know. She didn't want to go spend no money at the barbershop when she didn't cut it herself, right? So she always cut my hair. But I hated getting haircuts as a little boy, man. I would cry and everything, you know. I hated getting haircuts. So about I probably say around the 6th grade, you know what I'm saying? I guess growing up, started looking at myself, actually wanted myself to look good and everything. And I didn't really like the way she would cut my hair because she would always cut it down so low. And I didn't like people at school would be like, oh, you bald, you bald. So because I didn't like the way she would cut it, I said, you know what, I'm gonna just start cutting my hair myself. Okay, so 7th grade, that's probably when I started cutting my hair myself. Probably the summer between 6th grade and 7th grade, I started cutting my hair myself, and I would give myself all types of cuts, man. I done had a bow hot shag, little shag with a ram. I done had a juice. My juice was dying on one side, bro. You know, I was just trying a whole bunch of different stuff. So 7th grade, 8th grade, I was cutting this little boy hair, one of my little brother's friends. You know what I'm saying? He would pay me $5 to cut his hair, you know. He would want to get his cut by me. So he would pay me, you know, $5, I'll cut his hair. And this is what his hair would look like. His hair would be like that, you know, see, he had the little part. I did a little star design. That was probably my first ever star design I ever did. You know what I'm saying? It's straight. I'm glad, you know what I'm saying? It looks pretty nice for it'd be my first. And then I would cut my little brother's hair. I would take his hair from looking like this to looking like this, right? You know what I'm saying? Cutting my dad's hair. This is a picture of my dad, one of his haircuts. So high school was probably the years where I stopped having trust in myself as far as cutting hair, I guess. I lost confidence for some reason. I don't know why. And I was scared to cut other people's hair because I felt like I was gonna mess up, you know what I mean? Yeah, high school was one of them years where I just lost my confidence or whatever. I was still cutting my own hair. I graduated high school, and I was living on my own car. I had my own car, wearing Papa John's, you know what I'm saying? That whole story, go check it out. It's called StoryTime, when I changed my life. Go check out that little story, my little time in my life in that little period of time, right? Skipping ahead, I was living with my homeboy out in Duncanville, Texas, right? I was still cutting my hair. Everybody knew I cut my hair. Well, they didn't know I cut my hair. They think I would go to a barber shop. But when I told them I cut my hair, they were surprised, right? One of my homeboys, his name is Caleb, right? He go by K, right? So he went to the barber shop one day, and the barber he went to didn't fade him up, right? You know, maybe because, you know what I'm saying, didn't get no tip or whatever, but left a line in his fade, right? So he come home and he's like, Jay, I need you to, my barber messed me up. Look at my fade. Oh, I need you to fix me up. And at first I was kind of nervous because, you know, I didn't want to make it even worse or anything like that. I just didn't really, I don't know, I didn't have that confidence in me that I needed, right? For some reason he had the confidence in me, bro. I don't know why, I don't know what it was, but you know what I'm saying? I took my little yellow Walmart clippers I had at the time, sat them in the bathroom. I started trying to fix the fade, you know what I'm saying? So I fixed it, right? It's straight, it's chilling, you know what I'm saying? It's better than what it was. So he, you know what I'm saying? He was happy with that. And then that was when I realized, you know, I really need to get back, you know what I'm saying? Get that confidence back, you know? So that day was when I realized, all right, I need to start stepping up. So my first clipper that I bought was the Andis Masters. Doing all my research on clippers and stuff, knowing which one I want to get best, I bought the Andis Master. The next step that I had to do was to get clients. I didn't really have no clients at the time. You know, everybody would be like, nah, I need to see a fade first, man. You know how it is when somebody wants to cut your hair, but they ain't never really cut hair like that before. You know what I'm saying? You're not really gonna trust them, right? So I knew my friend K, because everybody fuck with K, right? Everybody cool with K, you know what I'm saying? Everybody, if anybody's doing any drama or anything, K gonna know about it because they gonna talk to K about it. That's the nigga that everybody fuck with out there. That's the nigga that everybody cool with, you know what I'm saying? So I knew if K would let me give him a haircut, everybody would let me give him a haircut. I asked K, hey K, but let me give you a haircut. At first he was like, Jay, I feel you, I know, I feel you. But I'm gonna need to see something first. So I was like, alright, I feel you, right? But I had a client anyway, right? And this was probably the first client that let me touch his hair, right? Boom, you know, nothing special, nothing like just a light fade, you know, nice little edge up. That was probably the first cut that I did when I started getting serious about my cuts, right? So I had to cut K's, right? So one day I'm going home and I'm cutting my hair, and I fade my hair. I faded so icy that day. It was just so icy that day. And the reason I think that it was so icy that day was because there was this girl that I was working with at Papa John's. I wanted to impress her, I guess. So I tried to make my fade as clean as possible, right? So I go back home in Duncanville, and then Kay's looking at my fade. He was like, Jay, your fade looking nice, your fade looking right, you know what I'm saying? So he saw my fade, and he was like, all right. I guess in his mind he thought if I could do it on me, then I could get him that good nice fade too, right? So the next week, you know, that's when Kay finally let Jay cut his hair, right? So this is the first cut I ever did on Kay. Boom, you know what I'm saying? It's not the best. He knew it wasn't gonna be the best. But he knew I had to get my practice, so he sat in the chair and he let me fade him up. But this, I didn't even have no barber cape, no neck strip, none of that. I just had clippers at the time. I didn't have no alcohol, bro. I ain't have nothing but clippers. But this was the first cut on K that I did. It's straight for my first time. Now on this cut, I did mess up. I ain't say nothing. I knew it, but I ain't say nothing. But look, this is the picture. I'm gonna show you where I fucked up. Right here is where I messed up. If you can see that the lineup on the right side is landing inwards instead of coming down like the other side. The other side is chilling. That other side was slanting inwards. So I messed up, but it was straight. And ever since then, every week I've been cutting his hair. So remember, look. So look, remember K. Remember his face. You're gonna see some more pictures of K later on in this video. Now, not only K, but once K started letting me cut his hair, Richie, my boy Richie, let me start cutting his hair. And this is the first cut on Richie that I did. It's chilling, just, you know what I'm saying, just a fade. I didn't really touch the top or anything. I just did a fade. So at this point, I'm cutting their hair, and everybody started letting me cut their hair, you know. Once they see me with the clippers, seeing what I can do, knowing I need more practice, right? So then, you know what I'm saying, it's to the point where everybody knows that more people start knowing I can cut hair. You know, one day I was driving home from somewhere. I don't know where I was, but I get a call from Richie, right? From this dude, right? I get a call from Richie, and I was like, yo, what's up? He was like, hey Jay, we need you to come cut some hair. You need to come cut some hair? I'm like, alright, where? Who? He's like, you need to come cut Chad. Chad needs a haircut. He had lost the bet, and he had like a high top at the time, and he lost the bet, so he had to cut it off. So they called me, you know what I'm saying, JayJay the barber, got to come through real quick, cut him off. So look, this is Chad, the dude that lost the bet, cut his box off. It was looking like that, put a part in there, tried to edge him up, you know what I'm saying. Not really the best barber at the time at this, but still getting better. There, at this point, you know what I'm saying, more people start knowing that I cut hair, but I still need to get more clients. So what I did this thing called $5 Friday. With this Friday and this Friday only was the only Friday I did it. I did $5 cuts to anybody, right? So my homeboys, call their homeboys, call their family, all that people come through for this $5 cut, you know what I'm saying? There was a new client right here for the $5 Friday. You know, like I gave him a little cut. I had some clients that day. I really did have some clients that day. Alright, so at this point I'm cutting hair, right? And this is when I was just beginning, so I messed up on some cuts, right? So now it's the time of the video where I will show you guys some of my messed up cuts. Alright, be prepared for these cuts, bro. Let's get started with these bad cuts. Alright, now this cut right here. Now first of all, this cut isn't really a bad cut, bro. I don't even think this cut is a bad cut. I just think, you know what I'm saying, the line could have been sharper. You know what I'm saying, maybe the fade could have been a little bit more crispy. But the reason why I'm talking about this cut right here, because look at the man that I cut, bro. My good man right here. You know what I'm saying? That's my boy right there. You know what I'm saying? He's loyal, man. He's good-hearted. You know, one of my good supporters of my channel, bro. I really fuck with this guy right here. Now it's not a bad cut, but looking at this cut, I know I could have done better, you know what I'm saying? I was just starting, but I know I could have done better. After looking at this cut, I knew, man, next time I cut this dude's hair, it's gonna be crisp. Oh, he's gonna get the holes and everything, bruh. So this hair is not really a bad haircut. It's actually pretty straight. It's just, for this guy, man, I have to make this cut a lot better, you know? Moving on. Now this cut right here, this is the first time I cut this guy's hair, my boy Alex, right here. This is also one of my most loyal clients. This is the first time I actually cut his hair. He wanted a bald taper. It doesn't even look like a bald taper, bro. Like, the edge up, not even sharp. It don't even look like he got a cut. But he got a cut and he was still down to come back to me, cause he a real nigga. Remember this guy's face. You're gonna see more cuts from him later on, right? So next haircut. Oh, now this haircut, Ricky, you seen it earlier. This guy, when I was cutting hair, I had a lot of trouble cutting his hair for some reason. I think it was cause of long hair, bro. Nobody taught me really how to cut hair, bro. The only way I knew how to cut hair was on YouTube videos and everything. And this was just a head that I would always be practicing on, figuring out how to do it. And I struggled with this cut, you know what I'm saying? The fade is straight, but the blend into them top hairs could have been better. The edge up could have been better. The trim could have been better. Everything about the cut could have been better, you know what I'm saying? It's not so great of a haircut, but it's chilling. But I cut his hair again, bro. And I took a video, and the video actually looks worse than the picture, bro. So please watch this video. Oh my goodness, bro. Hangover hairs over the edge of stuff. Just, it really wasn't my best work. It really wasn't. Another haircut. Oh my goodness, look at this haircut. He wanted like a comb over pompadour type thing. I didn't even, this is the first time I ever attempted to do it, bro. He asked me if I could do it, and I told him yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's just, anytime somebody asks me how to do it, I tell them yeah, even if I haven't did it before. Just, you know what I'm saying, just to get the practice, you know what I'm saying? As a beginning barber, you gotta believe in yourself that you can do anything, you know what I'm saying? That's, you know what I'm saying, a lot of times you hear, if you can't do it, then you should tell them that you can't do it, you know, but for me, that just wasn't the case for me. If I couldn't do it, I told myself I could, I told them I could. So, look at this. What the fuck, bro? Like, he looked like he mad, bro. He looked like the fade could have been a lot better. I don't know what, I really didn't get no explanation for this. I just don't. But, you know what I'm saying, you gotta start somewhere, bro. And this is where I started with this type of haircut. Alright, so get ready for this next one, bro. This next one was supposed to be like a drop fade type thing, low fade type thing. But look at this cut. Oh, fat ass line going from the box all the way around his hair, bro. I remember when I cut this hair, right? I cut this hair, and then the next day he came, hey bro, you fucked up my haircut, bro. People telling me you got a line, fat ass line, bro. Man, you go. I was like, oh shit, bro. I seen it, bro. But I seen it in the picture. I was like, dang, bro. I'll do better next time. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he won't notice, but he noticed, so he can't let. I fixed him up, bro. But shout out to this guy too. Even though I messed up, he still come back. You know, every now and then he'll come back. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what. It's just bald skin and just hair, no fade at all, bro. I thought I faded the fuck out that nigga, but no. So this one is probably the most worst haircut. I don't want to say worst, but it's definitely not one of the best haircuts. Alright, bro. Took a video of this picture, and this next guy I'm about to show you, he was a loyal client. He came to me every week, you know. So look at this cut. Like in this one, you know what I'm saying? The fade is straight. The fade is chilling. It's just that flap he got on top of his head that your boy just didn't know what to do with that. Look, I gotta play this again. I gotta play this again for y'all. I just did not know what to do with that flap he had at the top of his head. He came in my chair with a flap. I did not know what to do with that. Remember this cut, bro. Well, I'm gonna play it one more time for y'all. remember this cut, because this cut gets better. He came back, and we actually changed up his cut, you know what I'm saying, let his hair grow in some parts, and it got better. So remember this face too, bro. I'm gonna be showing you guys some of these. At this point, you know, I start getting better, bro. My skills get better with more practice. Like this cut, this was the first guy that let me cut his hair. To begin with, before K let me cut his hair, this was the guy that let me cut his hair. The first picture I started getting my clients coming through, you know. Just getting better with these cuts, the afro taper, getting better and better. Now this right here, this is Alex again. Remember I showed y'all his cut, bro. He would come looking like this to looking like this. And this is K, the first guy I ever cut, remember this face? Then when I started getting used to cutting it, boom, I started cutting it a little better. I liked about cutting K's hair is that he always was happy to get a cut, bro. Friday when it was Fade Friday, we get a cut every Friday still to this day, and you can see the happiness on his face when I give him that cut, and it makes me feel so good about myself as well as doing it, you know what I'm saying? Because not only because it's a fun thing to do, but also I like doing it because it makes other people feel good, makes other people feel happy, you know what I'm saying? It's more than just the haircut. Now remember this guy with the flat, this guy right here with the flat on his hair? So, like I said, he was a loyal customer, and he came every week, right? So we took it from that, then we kind of grew it in the back, and we started doing like a mohawk with a part on the side, bro. That cut was a lot better, bro. So still getting better with these cuts. Like I said, here go another cut, here go another cut that I like. Some more cuts, you know what I'm saying? Getting better and better every time. Then my boy Barber. So it went from this, then I took it to that fade, which was, oh, that fade was clean to me, bro. Then we went to this right here. Boom. Shout out to Richie, Caleb, Barber, you know what I mean? All these guys out here still rolling with me, bro. Man, shout out to my niggas, bro. One time for the one time. Not only am I getting better at cutting other people's hair, this is the time I started to really look at my hair too. Getting better at cutting my own hair. This was a picture of a haircut I did. You know, I took the picture when I was at work. This was the next day after I cut it. You know what I'm saying? It's chilling. I do it like this. I really like this, but people like this, but I didn't really like it myself. I don't know why. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting better at even cutting my own hair. And then now I'm getting better look at this fade, this cut, back when like Caleb, still getting better and better every time I cut this dude's hair, bro. Alex, like, you know what I'm saying? Y'all saw him earlier in the video. Here he go again. These are my cuts, bro. And if I didn't mention earlier why, it's not even for the money why I cut people's hair, bro. It's because it's the joy of doing it. It's my love, it's my passion for it. It's seeing other people happy when they get a cut, bro. All these other reasons, bro. You know, some clients owe me money, bro. You know, but I don't really say nothing about it, bro, because at the end of the day, I really don't care, you know what I'm saying? Now, I don't let them take advantage of me by not paying me and still wanting to cut, you know what I'm saying? But it's not really about the money to me. Money is just a bonus for me. I really love just doing it to do it. And if you're a barber who loves cutting hair just to cut hair, then you're in the place you need to be, bro. This is my story of how I went from my old barber to growing up as a barber, and I'm still growing as a barber every day. It never stops, bro. 10 years from now, I'm still gonna be learning better stuff, still gonna be learning, still trying to improve. I'm JayJay the Barber. Like, comment, subscribe. Have a good day, y'all. Love, peace, and happiness. Spread it, get it back to you, y'all. JayJay the Barber.